Yerp, what's good? Welcome back to Single Seater Reactions, only on the Flexing Network. I'm the original anomaly. Welcome back to the channel. There's a lot to react to. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10? Oh yeah, we gotta go through all of this before I go to work. I want to see how many I can put out for today and tomorrow. But let's not waste any more time. We're going to go into Wayno. This is Wayno right now. The video is titled Drake's Defamation Lawsuit Equals Just Take the L Already. I'll do it myself. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this situation. Let me know what you think about the reaction overall. And with that being said, let's get into it. 10 videos, bro? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, bro. Play for me.
What's poppin', y'all, and welcome back to our...
Before I start, we do have a special guest. How you doing, bro? Nah, this is my mother's freshly squeezed, very freshly squeezed pineapple and orange juice. God, you look good to me. Anyway, let's go.
I do it myself, so yo, I just want to say...
I'll be drinking while we watch.
So all the new subs that popped up, you know, yesterday's episode went a little bit crazy. You know what I mean? And I got a lot of subs. I mean, man, I probably grew maybe 1,200, 1,300 subs in one day. So I just want to tell all of y'all I appreciate y'all for the...
That's love right there. I'm so glad Wayno is getting his recognition. Keep going, brother. Keep going. We're just getting started. Let's go.
The ones that didn't know I had a channel, welcome. For the ones that's the OG ones that started with me back in May when we kicked this channel off, salute, what's up, good morning. Today, another one. And what I mean by another one, another lawsuit. So, well, a petition to go for a lawsuit. So, you know, Drake has his lawyers going out after UMG for defamation. So that's the biggest topic, right? Is like, oh, well, Kendrick is not a part of the lawsuit. He's not directly suing Kendrick. What I think is happening right now is like Drake is either trying to get out of his deal with Republic, or he must have had lost a deal, an endorsement deal or something. Because let's just call a spade a spade. Let's keep it 1,000. How the hell are we at a place in time where we're having defamation lawsuits coming out for diss records, right? Like diss records have been a part of hip hop. Dissing, diss short for disrespect, has been a part of hip hop since the beginning of time. Think about everything by everybody from Kool Moe D to Roxanne Shante, LL and Cannabis, Jay-Z and Nas, 50 and Ja Rule, Universal.
This just shows how Drake is not really a part of the culture. He doesn't even understand the own hip-hop realm. Look way back in the day when he did that, I think that interview with Angie Martinez, and Angie Martinez brought up like the Control verse. Drake didn't know what to do. Everybody, literally everybody that was shouted out was like, yo, I love Kendrick for that. I appreciate Kendrick for that. Because hip-hop is a sport. Hip-hop is the kind of sport where it's always a back and forth. And you try to grow each other's talent off of each other through beef, right? Drake saw that as blatant disrespect. Like, why would you do that? Like, if you're gonna stand on it, stand on it. Drake don't even understand his own culture, yet we welcome this man with open arms. We welcome him with open arms into our hip-hop culture, and he's ruined it. He's ruined it because we're too accepted at the time. We're not accepting no more. Let's get that straight. Because we got to fix what we have right now. But you need to understand, like, it's because of us that we have Drake and all these other artists out today that just don't even understand the culture that they're in, the realm that they are in, anything like that. It's unfortunate, but it's still our fault.
This is Murder Inc. List goes on and on. Fat Joe and G-Unit. D-Block versus everybody. When I was at Rockefeller, D-Block against state property. D-Block against Jay-Z. Jay-Z against Jim Jones. Listen, dissing has been a part of hip-hop for a long time, and it's always been something to garner attention, to garner conversation about who's the best.
The fact that we have to defend ourselves from the world, trying to tell the world what our culture is, knowing that the world is not going to listen. It's sad right now, bro. And we have Drake to blame because he's ruined the culture. There's no ifs, ands, or buts anymore. He's ruined it because he never understood the culture that he stepped into. This is why I'm so critical about Toronto artists and how they move. How they move will never get them nowhere. They think they're hot shit in Toronto. You can't be hot shit in Toronto thinking that you can take on the world. The world first don't even know who you are. Yet you want to stand on shit talking about you kings and all this. You ain't kings as nothing, bro. Y'all ain't kings as nothing. Y'all wear no crown. You can't compete with what goes on in America. Unless you fix your pen, tell your producers to lock in, get into a really creative bag, something, step up marketing exponentially. Like, there's so many factors that has to go in for Canadians to compete with Americans. And Canadians refuse to put in the work. I'm saying this to all the Canadians out there. Put in work. All you Canadian artists, you gotta put in work. Whatever work they do out there in America, you gotta do 10 times more. If Americans are already working 10 times more, y'all gotta work 10 times more on top of that. 100 times in general. Y'all gotta lock in for real, because right now, it is embarrassing to see how Toronto, specifically Toronto, moves, bruh. We have so much potential, we ain't doing nothing. All this divide and conquer shit don't work, bro. I swear to God, this shit pissed me off. And I live in this damn city. I live in this damn country. I don't understand it, bro. Y'all need to wake up, bro. You're going up against a monster. And y'all are David. You know what I'm saying? It's David and Goliath. And you think your rocks is really gonna work like you're gonna hit this man in his eye. Let's keep it a band right now. Y'all ain't doing nothing against this nigga. No ifs, ands, or buts, bro. Lock in. If you can't lock in, you ain't going nowhere as an artist in Toronto. I swear to God. I promise you on that one. Stop playing these games, bro. Stop playing these games. Stop thinking you nice knowing that you have so much work to do. There's so much work to do. But these mans don't understand. Like, it's not a game out here, bro. It might look like a game, but this ain't no game. This is real life. And y'all taking it like you're playing RuneScape or some shit. Like this is some sort of MapleStory party quest. Nah, bro. These guys don't understand, bro. There's so many factors that everyone's missing. Keep going, Wayno. I learned from you, okay, Wayno? I learned from you. I learned from Joe Budden. I learned from all the industry greats. Ebro, Apple Music people I listen to. I listen to all these people to learn about y'all culture, learn about y'all music industry. And I'm trying to share with Toronto. I'm trying to share with Canada. But people really need to lock in, because enough is enough. Stop playing around with this party rah-rah nonsense and tell the world who you are. Tell the world who you are. Let the world know that there's talent out here and not a bunch of bitch-ass niggas. Keep going, Wayno.
Who's the toughest? Who's the realest? And, you know, I think in the early, mid-2000s, that's when we started getting, you know, the vlogs, when it was Max B trying to get out his deal with Bird Gang. And him, you know, amalgam digital, him pretty, and all of that stuff that he was doing, going to that gym. Saying it started to take its turn, but
yeah, I'm gonna need one of the mic holders. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm blazing y'all ears when like I'm just like trying to like yell into the mic. Cause if I have like one of the mic holders like what Wayno has, I can kind of like take it off the stand and then like hang it up on the side just right here, so that when I do turn up, I can move the mic away from me a little bit, so I can bless y'all ears a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep going into the video. I just want to say that because I'll be working on that. Hopefully, maybe around Black Friday, I have some good money that I can spend. Money tight right now, so it's tough, man. Money really tight, but you know, I'm gonna still rock out. I'm still grind out. I got work in 2 hours and 30 minutes. So let's see how many reactions I can do for today, and we'll get to it. All right, let's go.
Before that, I mean, 50 is the one that kind of took this into a new level. You know what I'm saying? But now, We got these suits. So yo, let me read some of this, and this is reported from Billboard. It says Drake has launched a second bombshell legal action against Universal Music Group over Kendrick Lamar's "Not Like Us," accusing the music giant of defamation and claiming it could have halted the release of a song, falsely accusing him of being a SO. Right, so let's just keep it 1,000, man. When it comes to dissing, when it comes to battling at its core, of course, this is not URL. We know this is not URL.
This is so good, freshly squeezed.
URL, right? But at the same time, when you incur disrespect or you incur diss records, they gotta be ear catching. Think about the time when you was in high school, or I don't know, when I was in elementary school. I'm old. But when I was in elementary school, middle school, people battled.
Yeah.
It might have not been like disrespectful battles, but it was about who could say the best lines, right? Who could come up with the best shit. And I mean, I think this all boils down to Drake just not coming up with the best shit. Because when this happened to Meek Mill,
bro, I've been saying this. The way that he went about this, it was all wrong. I keep saying in my Instagram comments, everything, who's in this man's camp? Who's in this man's circle? Because they don't know what's going on. And I keep saying this. No one's listening. No one believes me. Bro, whoever's in this man's camp is ruining his career. Because anybody that is experienced in rap battling or battle rap, whatever, they wouldn't go down this path. Now, to be fair, there might actually be somebody in the camp that's reporting to Kendrick and them and TDE. Let's make that clear. Because it was definitely shown when Meet the Grams came out right after Family Matters. And on top of that, even before that whole situation, Drake outed himself. Because Drake texted Kai Cenat and said, stay on stream. If y'all forgot about that. Drake texted Kai Cenat on stream saying, stay on stream. And Kai Cenat showed it on his stream. What if Kendrick was watching? And he's like, okay. And then Kai Cenat plays it. Everyone's going crazy in chat like, oh, he beat his wife. And Kendrick's like, okay. Public. And then everyone's like, oh, no, what's happening? What do you mean Kendrick dropped? The fact that the two words Kendrick dropped frightens niggas. It's the funniest shit in the world. It's like some nightmare horror film. Like, you're in sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis. And you can't move. You're trying to move around, trying to wiggle and shit. And all you hear is, Kendrick dropped. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what it's like. I find it so fun. Let's keep going, Wayno. I don't got a lot of time. Let's go.
And I said it on yesterday's episode. Just imagine, Jay-Z suing Columbia Records and saying, yo, why did y'all let Ether come out? Y'all could have...
Ether, when friggin' Nas said, you got asshole lips. Nigga, what?
Stop this. Y'all could have done something so that I didn't have to go through this. And while, being called the PDF is one of the worst things in the book, and you got all these people saying, well, calling him that, they not in jail. Yeah, that's the worst thing you could call a person when you in jail or you on a block. They not on a block. This is music. And in the music, Kendrick told that man, if you take it there, I'm taking it further. That's something you don't want to do.
Facts.
But we're not going to skip over some of the things that Drake said. Because honestly, if somebody wanted to go for a defamation suit, Whitney, I'd be with them bodyguards like Whitney. Kendrick...
This hypocrite ass nigga is really trying to sue this man, knowing that he said some shit equally as bad. Really, Drake? You idiot. Y'all want to handle this with papers. Y'all want to handle this with papers and signatures like y'all on some law firm type shit. This ain't suits. What the hell are we talking about? This is rap battling. Why are you carrying out, my nigga? What are we doing here? Your white side is showing, bro. Wake up, brother.
Long longtime girlfriend and mother of his children might got the best case because she was called out her name on multiple occasions. But I don't see Whitney following the defamation. But your baby mama captions always screaming, "Save me." You did it dirty all your life. You try to make peace. I heard one of them little kids might be Dave Freeze. Come on, bro. Don't make it Dave Freeze, because if your GM is your BM Secret BD, like you're sitting here alleging, that Dave Freeze, who if y'all don't know, he's Kendrick Lamar's bro, partner, you know what I'm saying, talks about him on the Heart Part 6.
Yeah.
Dave Freeze is a music executive.
Yeah.
He did wear a lot of hats because he's a very, very dope creative director. He's done some of your favorite videos from King's Dead to, what's that? It's the Schoolboy Q video that I love. It's just like a movie scene. I forgot the name of it. It's escaping me right now off the Crash album. But, you know what I mean? Very, very dope. But you're alleging that he fathered Kendrick's kids. Now, it's only because it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? It had this work. Will we be having these conversations? Then also, when you put your hands on your girl, is it self-defense because she's bigger than you? Like, come on, you're alleging that he puts his hands on his girl. This is rap. I think it boils down to culture. And what I mean by culture, I'm not talking specifically hip-hop culture, but I'm talking about the fact that if you grew up in a household with a bunch of brothers, sisters, cousins, you had god brothers, friends, if you ever got joked on.
This is why I don't understand when it comes to black people defending Drake, specifically dark-skinned niggas that grew up in the culture that Wayno is speaking of. Let's go back and let's listen. And when he's done his explanation, I'm going to chime in because it's absolutely ridiculous. He never had that experience. He doesn't understand the realm that he's in. He only understands his own talent and what he can do for himself, which is why Toronto is in the state that it is. He's been dominating for 15 years and can barely bring any niggas up beside him. If Kendrick, look what Kendrick did with Not Like Us and the plethora of individuals that showed up to his side in the music video and at the pop out. All these people showed up to his side. If Drake was to do something like that, it would not even look as close as what Kendrick did. What Kendrick did is a full representation of the power in culture, in black culture, in the black community. That's as simple as that. Drake cannot even tap into that bag. He'd have to go to Americans to show up for him. There's not enough Canadians that can show up just as Kendrick did, just as what Kendrick did. There's absolutely no way. But let's listen to what Wayno has to say here. Let's go.
Culture, I'm not talking specifically hip-hop culture, but I'm talking about the fact that if you grew up in a household with a bunch of brothers, sisters, cousins, you had god brothers, friends, if you ever got joked on when you was a kid, you learn how to have tough skin. Now, I think that, again, this is something that Drake has probably positioned himself to get out of his situation with Republic. But let's go through more of the suit. So it says, or the petition, because y'all didn't like that. It's not a lawsuit. It's a petition. Did you actually read it? Did you read? Are you a journalist? No, I'm not a journalist. I'm not. I'm a nigga from 119th in Lexington with an opinion. I learned how to do what I do in media because I used to be a motherfucker that after my hair got cut in the barbershop, I would stay, rest in peace to my brother Troy, I would stay in the barbershop for 2 hours so I could argue about basketball, I could argue about life, and I could argue about music. That's how I learned how to do what I'm doing on camera. I just got comfortable with doing it on camera. So, let's go through it though. It says UMG could have, and this is from Drake's lawyer, UMG could have refused to release or distribute the song or required the offending material to be edited and or removed. But UMG chose to do the opposite. UMG designed, financed, and then executed a plan to turn Not Like Us into a viral mega hit with the internet, with the intent of using the spectacle of harm to Drake and his businesses to drive consumer hysteria and, of course, massive revenues. That plan succeeded likely beyond UMG's wildest expectations. So, yo.
Okay. It's absolutely single child behavior. I keep it a band with you. Drake never had that family experience. When Wayno spoke to Tough Skin, trust me, growing up, for me, that bullying, brother. And if you were bullied and you shed tears, my God, you will never hear the end of it. I never heard the end of it for a long time. Until that tough skin came in, eh? And once that tough skin came in and I started roasting people, it was up in the air. It was up in the air at that point, bro. It was absolutely up in the air at that point, because when I say I don't play when it comes to roasting, I am not the one. Leave me alone. I used to tell people that all the time. Leave me alone. I am not the one. I will make you cry with words. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will struck you so deep in your heart that you'd have to go and reevaluate your whole existence with words, bruh. I'm telling you. Drake never had that experience for real. You can tell. The heck? Come on now. Don't play with me. Don't play with me when it comes about culture. I best believe I know about my culture now. You know what I'm saying? Especially American culture. I love American culture. I appreciate American culture. I stand on American culture, even though I live in Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the culture is in America. Canada is a light imitation. It's a light imitation of American culture. It's very simplified. It took what American does, simplify, weed out everything, and then represented itself in Canada. Don't fool me, bruh. Let go.
This is what we're gonna be doing in music, man. Is this what we have to look forward to? So when somebody disses you, then just wrap up all the drill niggas, cause I'm tired of them, cause they stuff is leading to real stuff, man. Like, but no, I'm being serious though, right? Like, if you get into a bout with somebody lyrically, whatever the case may be, you putting out content, they putting out content. UMG, we talking about creativity here. Whether the creativity benefits you or not. UMG does not have a say-so over what Kendrick Lamar does. They don't. They don't. Especially in a rap beef.
UMG already said the people chose the song that was superior. If the people chose the song, like how I already explained, how big the reaction community made that song to be. For every one reaction, you're getting about 5 streams minimum. Knowing that people will have that song playing over and over and over, day by day by day by day. Like, no, I can't sit here and accept the lies they're trying to put out. This is where the culture has to come out and defend it from the nonsense Drake is trying to do. The whole culture has to step out and talk. Because enough is enough. You've already tarnished what you've already stepped on. Everything this man stepped on is ruined. Why? Because everything's changed. We have to fight for what we had. We need to revert back to what we were. Like, enough is enough. Like, I'm tired of this. People keep going around spewing and all, talking about this nonsense. Ruining the people, ruining the listeners. Because look how much they've changed. Look how much the kids have changed. Like, it's not right, bro. Anyway, let's get back into it. Alright, let go.
UMG is also the home to Republic that Drake is signed to. The home to Cash Money. They made Cash Money has made UMG billions of dollars, right? But let's go through it. So, hold on.
I just realized, with all this going on, I think this is all happening because I don't think Drake really has a good pen anymore. His skills might be, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the timer on his skills might be up, because anybody with a pen, anybody with the capability to rap and put words together, would have came back, not only defend themselves, but reclaim the status that they have with the music that they can put out. But it's like Kendrick backed this man in such a deep corner that he can't even run out of said corner. Maybe why the papers got to come out. I don't know.
So this is a defamation claim. Now we got a defamation claim. We got this defamation claim. I just don't get it, man. I'm just
none of us do.
I don't get it, and I'm just keep it 100. When when I've been talking about this battle and oh, you dragging it. Listen, man, I watch all types of channels. They talk about the news. We gonna talk about the news.
Facts.
When I was talking about the battle and I was calling it even, or I was saying, yo, I like this more than I like that more than I like this, I was told I was either Dick riding Kendrick, I was told I was Dick riding Drake, I was told that I was a glazer, and this is down the third. I'm just a person like music that got an opinion.
Thank you. There's nothing wrong with having an opinion, because people that do love music will say what's good and bad. That's all it is.
But now, these opinions, I feel like opinions is going to get different too. Because now it's like, what is the goal of this, right? Like, if he's suing Universal Music Group over the diss record that alleged whatever alleged about him, ain't nobody call the police on you. Ain't nobody call the police and say, yo, they over there. This what they doing. This what they do in their spare time. Go arrest them. I think that one of the reasons why even the stuff stuck, as far as like, you know, being a freaky ass nigga and a 69 God, is because, you know, there's a video of Drake, and I've never seen the video. I don't want to see the video, but there's a video of him playing with his piece. Pause.
Boy, yoy.
And people, it made news. Like, people was talking about this like it was a new song when it came out. And if things like that didn't exist, then it wouldn't give validity to some of the stuff that Kendrick was saying. I think that, like, all right, when we see video evidence, it kind of changes our perspective on things go. You know, look at Diddy. Diddy had, you know, things going for him. Key to the city, all this, people celebrating him. Cheat on my love, I just gotta move on, all that stuff. And then when we seen the video of Cassie, it changed the perception of Diddy, because we had heard a lot of things about Diddy, but we had never seen an act of violence committed. We heard about stuff with him, Drake. We heard about stuff. Pause, like nothing crazy like that. But we heard about, you know, them having an altercation. We heard alleged altercations with J. Cole. We heard about all these alleged altercations. But when we actually saw video footage of what happened to Cassie, it changed people's perception. So I think that when people see video, it makes them say, oh, well, something's got to be. You know what I mean? Like, the court of public opinion is louder than the court, the actual court. So let's go through something else on here. Hold on. It also stated that before it was approved, the release of the song, UMG knew that the song itself, as well as the accompanying album art and music video, attacked the character of another one of UMG's most prominent artists, Drake, by falsely accusing him of being a sex offender, engaging in pedophilic acts, harboring sex offenders, and committing other criminal sexual acts, his lawyer writes. Bro. It's a rap battle, man. Imagine Common suing for state scheming. Imagine Pusha T suing for Duppy Freestyle. Come on.
And Duppy Freestyle was actually a very, very good diss track. Very good diss track.
Bro. It was a fight. If me and you was arguing, and I decide to swing on you, not knowing that you're a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and you snap my wrist and take it out at the socket, you put me in an arm bar, break my elbow, rip some of my ligaments out my knees. Am I wrong? I mean, are you wrong because I swung on you and I missed? This is all this is. It's a swing and a miss. Now you could call it hate, you could call it whatever. Y'all don't gotta like me. Y'all don't have to like me. I'm just speaking what I feel. I'm just speaking what I think about these situations. And as much as I do, you know, of course, we like the man music and all of that. Yeah, this changes things, man. It changes things. And for all of y'all that's in denial, talking about it's bigger than what you think and this, that, and the third, that sounds cool, bro. But look at the core. Kendrick dropped a video for Squabble Up. Shouts out to Calmatic. You know what I mean? They did a dope video reminiscent of a Roots video. You know what I mean? It was all types of homages paid in there from Menace to Society. You seen Taz Arnold in there. A lot of up-and-coming artists from L.A., dancers from L.A. L.A. culture. That's what Kendrick is doing. Kendrick is giving L.A. culture, and it's winning. It's not about, I just like this because I did like Family Matters as a diss record, but I took it as a diss record. Not a defamation. So
facts.
That's something that Kendrick will want.
That's why I'm laughing, because, like, look at what's at display. And look what Drake's trying to ruin. But he's a part of it. You say you're part of the culture, you're one of the leaders in the culture, but you're trying to ruin the culture by doing something like this. Boy, you are the lamest nigga in the world, bro. I am so critical about you because you have the potential and the power to do better, and this is what you do. I will always be critical about you, Drake. Always. No matter what. You have the power to make the change, especially in Canada, Toronto. It's you. You are the leader. You put yourself there. You did. And look what you're doing to us. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Say, I don't like what he said. Maybe we should sue the company that distributed this. Nah, because they both was being messy and being disrespectful with one another. So I'm just saying, man, listen. As long as this is news, we gonna talk about news, but y'all gotta have some sort of discretion with yourselves, man. And I think that, like, because Drake is such a massive and large artist, this sets a standard for people that fall under it. If you don't want to battle, just don't battle. But don't get into a battle and try to change the rules. Don't get into this and say, oh, not. Well, there is absolutely no rules, but don't try to write rules. Don't try to go on the chalkboard and start setting because, like, move the goalposts. Because if this was the other way around, and Drake would have made a slap or a hit or whatever you want to call it, and it would have been bombing on Kendrick and became a #1 record and an album, nobody be talking about bots. Nobody from his side would be talking about bots. You got to take your L's, man. Take your L's in public the same way you take your wins. Go back, re-strategize, and get back to it. This is not hate, it's just honesty. And if you don't like that, this channel ain't for you. But for the ones that do mess with me, I appreciate y'all. For the ones that don't, eventually you will. This is how I do it myself. Wednesday episode, y'all got this. Thursday, I'm going to fall back. But I'm thinking about, if y'all want to stream, let me know in the comments. Y'all want me to get on stream.
Get on stream, nigga.
Y'all want me to get on stream. Let's get on stream and talk, you know what I mean, after we get this food done and have our fun. And then Friday, I'm running around trying to catch some deals on Black Friday, you know what I mean? I'm going to be running around trying to spend a couple dollars. But I catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.
Wayno, we appreciate you and everything that you do in the culture, bro. For real, no cap. I put that on God. Wayno is that guy. Everything that I say, everything I learned came from Wayno, for real. Final thoughts. Drake. I don't know how you're gonna record. We're never gonna look at you the same, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. We're never gonna look at you the same. No ifs, ands, or buts anymore, bro. And for the ones that are on Drake's back or on Drake's meat, anything like that, I pray you get off. Because that winning side is starting to look like the losing side. I'm going to keep it a band with you. Finally, for anybody out there that do side with Drake, I need you to understand. You're siding with the side of the culture that's trying to get rid of the original culture that is set. The original part of black culture is being attacked by the people that love Drake so much. I'm going to make that clear right now because Drake isn't of the culture, meaning that he don't understand the realm that he is in. I say this all the time. He don't get what he in. He got in the dough, but he don't even understand what was in the dough. And the people that side with this man, I need y'all to understand, you are ruining the culture. If you don't understand what the culture is, look at LA, for example. Look what Kendrick does for his people, showing off his culture. He's showing off how amazing his culture is. He's showing off how great the people in LA can be. He's showing off the realities in LA. When you look at the culture, you look at every aspect of the culture, not the good side. The good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty, everything. It don't matter. All of it relates to culture. Those are my final thoughts. This is Single Seated Reactions, only on the Flex Mind Network. Take care, be well, be safe. For all the new subscribers out there, I'll see you soon. For all my current subscribers, appreciate you for stopping by, bro. I swear to God. Appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. From the bottom of my heart, for real. Because, y'all, listen. Where I'm at right now, it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for y'all. We hit 1K on YouTube. I never even thought I'd hit 1K on anything like that. We hit 1K on YouTube, bro. That is incredible. And it's because of you guys out there listening, liking, commenting, everything. Please, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. No cap. Let's continue this journey. Let's continue to go down this yellow brick road to success. And see where we can go. The sky's the limit at this point. Single City Reactions. This is the Flexmont Network. Take care, be well, be safe, stay true, be you, live long and long live. Peace. Appreciate y'all for real, bro. Y'all have no idea.